Hi, I'm Arthur from REALTEAM Elite. I am a property agent based in Kuala Lumpur. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 common mistakes most property investors would make. So, without further ado, let's start off with the first one. First, not doing enough research. When is the last time you have purchased something which you would later on regret because you didn't do your due diligence and research? In property investment, it's very important for you to gain valuable insights in the property you have invested in. To make things easier for you, here are a few tips for you to look out for when you are scouting for your investment property. First, compare the property against a similar unit to see if the price is reasonable. Then, find out if the property prices in the area have appreciated or depreciated for the past 10 years. You do not want to invest in a property where the price is constantly going down for the past 10 years. And then find out which group of people your properties are attracting. Are they young couples or families? Understand that different types of properties would attract different groups of people. And last but not least, find out if there are any new or future developments in the area. Because if there is, chances are it will improve your property's value. The second most common mistake most property investors would make: not having a concrete plan. You see, most property investors, they only want high return of investment, but they don't tend to look at the bigger picture. In any property investment, it's very important that you have a contingency or backup plan, because there is no any investment in the world that is guaranteed to be smooth sailing. So the next time when you are scouting for your investment property, always remember that you have something to fall back on, just in case your property investment don't work out the way they should. The third most common mistake most property investors would make: making irrational decisions. And this can be the worst of all the common mistakes I have mentioned just now. And for this type of mistake, they are usually coming from 2 types of motive. The first one, they make decisions that are emotionally driven. That means they buy properties based on their gut feelings that the property would make them money without any solid facts to back it on. And this could mostly be based on advices from their friends. So let's move on to the next motive: anchoring bias. And this type of investor, they would often make poor decisions because they make decisions based on little or irrelevant information. And for instance, have you ever seen someone who holds on to a property that has already long lost its price, its value, but they still hold on because they expect that the value of the property would one day be coming back to its original price? And aware that property are some of the most stable assets in the world, but in some very rare circumstance, a property can actually lose its value as well. This can be seen where investors would make their decisions based on a property's historical value. And while historical value can be very useful, it should not be used to make decisions in property investment. So let's move on to the fourth common mistake most property investors would make: overconfidence. And this happens when the investors assume that they know the market well enough. And one way to avoid any of this is important for you to understand your goal. Is it to make 300,000 capital appreciation from your property? Or is it to rent it out so you could have passive income? And with this goal in mind, you need to figure out whether these decisions are bringing you closer to your goal or not, regardless of the market condition. And you should always ask yourself these questions as well. What sources of information do you rely on in property investment? Are they facts, or are you just following the herd? And we move on to the fifth common mistake most property investors would make: speculation. And these are the type of investors where they would identify a specific areas or development and expect to gain a huge profit from it. And this could include superb timing, high capital growth rate, and a market in which the demand exceeds the supply. While speculation can earn you tons of money, also understand that properties are the types of assets that is not easily converted into cash. It may take months or even years for you to sell it if your speculation don't work out the way you think it should. So it's always better for you to strategize your property investment appropriately. And alternatively, you may reach out to us, REALTEAM Elite. We'll be able to provide you with one-on-one free consultation service that is aimed to help you make the most out of your property investment based on your budgets as well your needs. For us, it's not just about the commissions or the paychecks, but to provide value to our customers and to help them make informed decisions. Thank you for watching our video. And if you happen to like the content we are sharing today, please drop a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel so you get notified with our new videos every now and then. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.